What's good, YouTube? It's your boy DC, and I'm here with a new reaction video to Power Book 4 for Season 2, Episode 3. This is the recap. Now, if you're a huge fan of Power like me, and you like the videos I upload and create, make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button, and turn on your post bell notifications to get notified every time I upload a video. Also, leave your comments and theories down below in the comment box. Now, overall, episode 3 was fire. This was one good ass episode. Man, shout out to your boy Chris Lofton, goddammit. He acted his ass off in this episode. That boy Jenard had me rolling throughout this episode. He was going through it. This nigga got his car stolen. He caught a body. And he hit the ooh-wee. Man, this boy Jenard was going through it in this episode. Man, I can't wait to see what's next for Jenard's character, man. Especially after what happened at the end of this episode and he hit that heroin, man. Your boy Jenard is about to be going through it in these next upcoming episodes. I just don't understand why they have to have my boy hit that ooh-wee. Like, why? He ain't have to go out like that. Like, y'all doing Jenard fucked up. Y'all ain't have to do Jenard like that. Y'all making it seem like Jenard is this broke-ass nigga that don't know what he doing and he just can't keep shit under control. Like, y'all got my boy Jenard fucked up. Y'all got him fucked up. And we gonna talk more about that later on in this recap. But look here. I'm not even gonna do too much talking. I'm about to hop right into this video because I got a lot of stuff that I need to talk about. So enough talking. Let's get into this recap. Now, the episode starts off with Tommy and Diamond. We see the aftermath for what happened with Tommy Carr being shot up. And Tommy is having a conversation with Diamond about it. And he telling Diamond that somebody from Treason took a shot at him. And he knows it was somebody from Treason because they didn't come after him. And if it was somebody from the Serbians on Miguel Garcia crew, they would have came at both of them. Diamond tells Tommy that he warned him about taking out Tui because he knows it's going to cause a lot of issues in the streets between CBI and Treason. Tommy then tells Diamond that he wants to have a conversation with Jenard about it to see who tried to take a shot at him so he could take him out. And Diamond agreed to it, only if Tommy doesn't go over to Jenard's house starting to eat bullshit. And Tommy agreed. He wasn't with it at first, but he let Diamond know that I won't do nothing to Jenard. I'll just have a conversation with him about what happened. So Tommy pulls up on Jenard and confronts him about who shot at him. And Tommy realized that Jenard doesn't have control over his crew once he realized that Jenard didn't know anything about it. He then tells Jenard that if he doesn't take care of Lil K, that he's going to deal with it. And if he has to deal with it, Jenard is next up on his chopping block list. And later on in the episode, your boy Jenard ended up finding the whereabouts of Lil K with the help of Ashanti. Now we see Diamond and the CEO he messing around with having a conversation with each other. And Diamond wanted to know if it was possible she could help him move weight through the prisons. And she wasn't feeling this like that because she felt like Diamond was just using her at first to get what he wanted. But she ended up joking with Diamond, telling him that she'll help him out. And she agreed to do it, but only at a cost. Now we see Stacey Marks and Chicago PD having a rally about the murder of the girl that Lil K shot. Jenard is there, as well as some CBI soldiers from Diamond side of the crew. And Jenard wanted to know where was Lil K at. And one of the Treason soldiers was telling Jenard that Lil K did the right thing and he shouldn't be tripping on what Lil K did, like killing the little girl and all this and that. And if I was Jenard, I would have smacked the hell out this goddamn boy. Like, what is you saying? Listen to what the hell you saying. You literally saying that Lil K did the right thing by shooting a little girl. Like, come on now. Come on. If I was Jenard, I would have smacked fire out this goddamn boy. Now, the feds announced that they would be creating a task force to help stop the violence in the city of Chicago. And once Jenard heard this, he looked over at Diamond side of the crew like, y'all know what time it is, right? Like, the feds is about to be running the streets. I don't know how we about to move business, but with this task force coming, the feds is about to be causing a whole lot of issues for everybody to do business in the streets. And I can't wait to see what happens next to this storyline right here, because it looked like your girl Stacey Marks is about to be on everybody's ass. And she ain't going to stop at nothing until she apprehends Tommy Egan. Now we see JP and D-Mac having a conversation. And D-Mac wants to know why didn't JP come and try to look for him once he left out of his life at a young age. And JP was explaining to him that his mom took him away from him and he didn't know where he at. They started going back and forth about how D-Mac found JP first. And as this is going on, your boy Tommy Egan walks in looking for JP, telling JP that somebody shot at him last night. And he gives JP a gun, telling him to hold on to this and protect the house and protect D-Mac if somebody trying to come after them. And D-Mac had me rolling in this scene right here. He was up in there telling Tommy like, yo, Uncle Tommy, where my gun at? Like, it's war outside. I can't be naked in the streets. And your boy Tommy and JP was looking at this nigga like, bruh, if you don't sit your little ass down, they was not trying to give D-Mac a strap at all. And your boy D-Mac got pissed off about this. He was pissed when Tommy told him no and his dad told him like, nah, bro, you can't have the strap. He got pissed the fuck off about this. But we know later on in the episode, your boy D-Mac still found a way to get that goddamn gun behind JP's back. Now we see Stacy and Bobby having a conversation about the task force that was created, and your boy Bobby DeFranco was upset at the fact that Stacy Marks requested him to help out with this task force. He was telling Stacy like, "Why would you request for me to help you out with this task force? I told you I wasn't trying to get in the middle of you and my boss going back and forth about this task force. Like, I work for Chicago PD. You getting me in the middle of this bullshit that you got going on with them, it's not helping out for me or my job." We then ended up finding out that your girl Stacy Marks is trying to run for mayor, and that's why she's doing the stuff that she's doing. And your boy Bobby was just hot. He like, "Man, I was not trying to be a part of this task force, and now you got me involved in this bullshit. And since you got me involved in this bullshit, I need to hurry up and go find Lil K before CBI takes him out, because Lil K was the one that took out this little girl. It's not hard for me to put it together. It's only going to take me 5 minutes." And your boy Bobby DeFranco was right about that. He pulled up on Lil K later on in this episode once he found out where he was staying at as well. Now we see your boy Marshall, aka Bakari from the goddamn Shy, and Big Smurf bagging up product in Diamond's basement. And Big Smurf gets a phone call from Tommy, and Tommy tells him that he needs him to keep eyes on Jenard and watch him, because Jenard is supposed to be killing somebody from treason that took out this little girl, and he want to know who it was. And while this is going on, your boy Diamond is upstairs in the barbershop giving his probation officer a free haircut. And once your boy Big Smurf walked out of the damn basement with that duffel bag in his hand, Diamond P.O. was staring this boy down. He looking up and down at this nigga like, "Bro, what you got in that bag?" Like, I swear to God, your boy Diamond P.O. is thirsty to find Diamond doing some shit that he ain't got no business doing. He was just up in there scoping that nigga Smurf out. He just looking like, "Bro, I know you got something in that bag. I know you got some shit in that bag that you ain't supposed to have." And Diamond is really going to have to find a way to neutralize his PO, man. I'm telling y'all, his PO is about to be causing him some issues. Diamond ain't about to be able to do nothing. And I hope he neutralizes PO sooner than later before it's too late. Now, Kate Egan shows up to Tommy's house, and she's trying to make amends with Tommy for all the wrongs that she done in the past. And she tells Tommy like, "Look, I've been a horrible mother, and I'm sorry." And your boy Tommy Egan got pissed the fuck off. He like, "Bro, that's all you got to say is I'm sorry? Out of all the shit you wrote in that big ass notebook, this is all you gotta say. I'm sorry for being a bad mother." And Kate was going off on Tommy like, "Look, bro, I'm trying. Like, it's not that easy for me to open up about the wrongdoings that I did in the past." And Tommy, he was not trying to hear that. He like, "Bro, I've been having a goddamn bad night. I really want you to go. I'm trying to get shit figured out." Like, he was not trying to hear anything that Kate Egan had to say. And this kind of made Kate upset, because she feeling like, "Damn, bro, I'm trying my hardest to right my wrongs, and Tommy ain't going for it." Now we see Vic and Walter Flynn having a conversation with each other, and your boy Walter is telling Vic that Claudia changed the dialysis passwords and locked him out of his account, so he ain't able to make money like that. And that shit had me rolling when Walter told Vic that. I'm like, that's what your old ass get. You always started shit and you talking shit. I'm glad Claudia locked your ass out of your dialysis account. But Walter was telling Vic like, "Bro, I got a deal later on with Michael to buy these opioids, and I'm gonna use this money to pay back Dublin." Because your boy Walter still been lying to his kids about this Dublin situation. He was telling Claudia and Vic that he had the Dublin situation under control, but Vic ended up finding out that Walter did not have that shit under control, and he ended up using this to his advantage later on in the episode and fucked up your boy Walter Flynn deal when he was supposed to be making an exchange with these opioids. And I'm going to talk more about that later on in this video as well. Now, Jenard pulls up on Shanti, and Jenard wants to know where Lil K is at. He tells Shanti straight up like, "Bro, Lil K made a move against Tommy, and I told this little nigga not to do it, and I need to know where the hell he at." And Shanti was telling Jenard like, "Bro, don't make a move against Lil K," but Jenard wasn't trying to hear any of that shit. He telling Shanti like, "Bro, I need to know where the fuck Lil K is at." And your girl Shanti ended up telling Jenard that Lil K is at his grandmother's house. And Jenard finally confronted Lil K about the shit he did later on in this episode. Now we see Walter and Vic meeting up with Michael to buy these opioids so they could set up this business deal that they got later on in the episode. And your boy Michael was up in there being racist towards black people, calling them monkeys and shit. And I'm glad your boy Vic said something about this, because I low-key wasn't feeling that shit at all. As well as Vic. Vic up in there looking at this nigga like, "Bro, you calling these, you said what? Who you calling a monkey?" Like, I ain't gonna lie, your boy Vic looked like he wanted to take fight on that nigga. And after watching this scene right here, I'm glad Vic fucked up his daddy deal. Like, I'm glad Vic did that shit, because you want to call black people some monkeys? Yeah, all right. I'm glad Vic fucked that shit up. Shout out to your boy Vic for doing that, because this nigga Michael pissed me off in this scene right here. Now, Tommy and Diamond pulls up on Miguel, and Tommy assumes that Miguel needs their help with trying to figure out who stole Miguel's product from him back in episode 2. And your boy Miguel was telling Tommy, "Nope, not at all. I already found the motherfuckers who did it." And this scene right here was crazy as hell. Your boy Miguel was up in there torturing the hell out of his soldiers. I'm not gonna lie, this scene reminded me of the old school Power vibes. He put their hand in that little liquid hydrogen, I believe it was, and broke that shit, hit it right with the hammer. It reminded me of the old school Power vibes. I'm like, damn, Miguel, that's what's up. Tommy, you might want to watch your back, because when Miguel find out about you stealing his product, he gonna be on your ass like he told you. I just wanted you to see what happens to people that cross me. And Tommy was looking like, oh, okay, that's why you called this in here. And Tommy, you need to watch your back. You need to take this into consideration, because Miguel just fucked this boy up. And he wasn't even the one that took his product. So imagine what he gonna do to you when he find out that you and Diamond had something to do with his product being stolen. That nigga's gonna trip the hell out. So you need to watch your back, Tommy. Now, we see the CEO that Diamond was messing around with making some moves in jail. And she got a whole little system set up. She got this shit down packed, locked in. Like, she know what she doing, and this is actually going good. This is actually benefiting Tommy and Diamond, because she got this shit sold up. She know what she doing, and I'm glad Diamond recruited her, because it seemed like this girl is really about to be a good asset for Diamond. Now, Walter meets up with Tommy, and Tommy wants to know who the fuck shot Liliana. He telling Walter straight up, bro, I need you to give up the person that shot Liliana. I know you know who shot Liliana. And Walter was telling Tommy, I'm not telling you nothing, because I just don't give up my own people like that. I handle them a certain way. And once Tommy heard this, he looked at Walter like, I find it funny how you word that. I know who took out my goddamn friend. It was your goddamn daughter. You talk about you don't handle your own people like that. Nigga, I'm putting two and two together. Claudia shot Liliana, goddammit. And your boy Tommy Eagle was right about that. And I wish he would have used this common sense throughout this episode, because he talking about I need some clarification. Nigga, you got all the clarification you need. Walter just told you out his own goddamn mouth who the fuck took out Liliana. And later on in the episode, your boy Tommy Egan ended up confronting Claudia about this shit. And I wish he would have smoked her ass once he found out the truth about Claudia taking out Liliana. But we gonna talk more about that later on in this video. Now, your girl Claudia pulls up to her house, and she found out that her daddy then went in her shit and robbed her. And I'm not gonna lie, Walter, you one dirty ass motherfucker for that. Why would you rob your own daughter's house? Like, damn. You that desperate for money? You that desperate to pay back doubling? You gonna rob your own daughter's house? Like, that was some desperate ass shit. I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life. And I'm glad Claudia confronted her father about this, because Walter ass was tripping. Now, we see one of Diamond ops that he had an issue with last season by the name of Rojas. And Rojas now notices that there's new people moving drugs through the prison systems, and he wants to know who's doing this. He ends up finding out that CBI is now moving drugs through the prisons, and he's upset about this. He telling the soldier, like, bro, I need you to dead this shit ASAP. I don't like that shit at all. We the only ones that control this shit. And I'll be damned if I'm about to let Diamond or CBI move drugs through this goddamn prison system. Now, Claudia confronts Walter about him breaking into her house. And your boy Walter was going in on Claudia. He was telling her straight up, hell yeah, I broke into your house. You ain't gonna do shit about it. And that's what you get for fucking with my money. And if you keep playing around with me, I'm gonna take these goddamn security guards off your ass, because Tommy is already getting close to finding out who shot Liliana. So you need to stop playing with my ass, little girl. And look here. Walter kids is about to be on his ass in these next upcoming episodes. Walter is not about to be able to talk to his kids the way he talking to them and just expect them to keep looking out for him. Like, it's not about to happen the way Walter thinks it's going to happen. He is not about to be able to keep his kids under control. And I'm telling y'all, eventually, one of the kids is going to make a move against Walter. Walter ass is not making it out of season 2 alive. And I'm going to talk more about Walter in another video, because I got a theory. Your boy Walter is not about to make it out of season 2 alive. Now, Bobby DeFranco shows up at Lil K grandma's house, and Bobby want to know where Lil K is at. He telling his grandma, like, look here, that grandson of yours, he is some shit. He took a shot at the wrong people, and I could protect them. I could help out. His grandma wasn't trying to hear that shit. She already knew what time it was. She knew, like, bro, you ain't about to protect my grandson, so I don't want to hear that shit. And while this is going on, your boy Lil K was upstairs peeking out the blinds, and Bobby DeFranco knew already. He like, bro, if you can hear me, which I'm pretty sure I know you can, because your big-headed ass looking out this window, I can protect you. You might want to come talk to me, because this nigga Tommy Egan gonna be on your ass. And he wasn't lying about that, but at the same time, Bobby DeFranco can't really do shit for Lil K. Like, Lil K fate was sealed the moment he took a shot at Tommy. It was over for Lil K. No matter if he snitched or if he got found by Tommy or Jenard, it was over for Lil K. Regardless of what Bobby DeFranco was talking about, Lil K still was gonna die regardless. He was gonna get killed regardless, and I'm glad his big-headed ass got taken out later on in this episode. Now, we see Kate and JP having a conversation, and Kate tries to apologize to JP and right her wrongs for all the stuff she did to him in the past by walking out of his life and not being there for him. And JP really wants to know why Kate wasn't around in his life, and why did Kate leave him at 2? And really, did she leave him because he was black? And Kate was explaining to JP that it ain't nothing like that, and she's not racist. And we ended up finding out later on in the episode when Kate was at her AA meeting that really wasn't the issue at all. It seemed like your girl Miriam Egan was the one that was racist and was telling Kate that it's going to be hard for her to raise a black baby. So that's what forced her to kind of walk out of JP's life. And I'm going to talk more about that when I get to that topic as well. Now, Jenard pulls up to Lil K grandmother's house, and Jenard is tripping on Lil K, telling him why did he take a shot at Tommy and give him one reason why he shouldn't smoke him right now. And as Jenard is getting ready to pull the trigger on Lil K, his grandma come outside talking about I got some cookies for y'all. Y'all want some cookies? And Jenard had to play it off like he wasn't trying to do nothing to Lil K, but his grandma already knew what's up. She tells Jenard straight up like, look here, boy, if you do something to my grandson, it won't be hard to identify your ass in the lineup, especially with that cauliflower ear you got. And look here, Jenard is going to have to do something about Lil K grandmother, because she just told this boy, like, if you do something to my grandson, I'm going to snitch on you. And later on in the episode, your boy Jenard ended up taking out Lil K. So it's like Jenard is going to have to find a way to neutralize his grandmother, because Lil K grandmother is about to be a problem. I'm expecting her to be on Jenard's ass in these next upcoming episodes, and I can't wait to see what happens next to this storyline right here. Now we see Tommy and Diamond linking up. Diamond tells Tommy that the feds did a raid in the prison cells, and they took about 2 keys worth of drugs. And Diamond tells Tommy that your boy Rojas has something to do with this. And Tommy tells Diamond, like, you can't figure out a way to neutralize him? How about we get him a new lawyer or something? So that way we could put him on and have him work for us. And your boy Diamond was like, damn, that's a good idea. Like, I'll put in a word for that. And I'm not going to lie, that was a good idea, because this ended up helping out your boy Tommy Eakin and Diamond later on in the episode when Diamond CEO confronted Rojas about this. Now we see Kay at her AA meeting, and Kate explains to everybody in the room that she's been 10 days sober, and she's trying to right her wrongs by making amends with her 2 sons, and she's having a hard time doing it. She then tells them the real reason why she walked out of JP life, and explained to them that her mother was pressuring her because she felt like she couldn't raise a black child at the time. And this is what made Kate Egan walk out of JP life when he was only a day years old. Now we see your boy Vic, and your boy Vic has decided to snitch on Walter and Michael about the opioid deal that they had set up. And he told the cops straight up, like, look here, bro, it's a nigga right here on the corner. He got a bad batch of opioids in his briefcase, saying he about to make a drug exchange right now. Y'all need to come get him. Now, Tommy pulls up on Claudia, and he wants to know, like, Claudia, I need to know who shot my goddamn friend. I need to know if you killed Liliana or not. Maybe it was your security guard right here. He was here. Maybe I should shoot this nigga instead and we could be even. Like, Tommy had me rolling in this scene right here. I swear to God, Tommy won't smoke with whoever about Liliana. That nigga ain't gonna stop at nothing till we find out who killed her. But Claudia kept denying that she didn't kill Liliana. And Tommy knew it. He knew it by the look in her eyes. He like, bro, you killed Liliana. Like, bitch, you could lie all you want, but when I find out you killed Liliana, trust me, I'm gonna make your life a living hell. Now, Rojas meets up with one of the lawyers that Diamond sent to talk to him. And Diamond lawyer like, bro, we could get you a new deal. We could get you out of jail as soon as possible. All you gotta do is come work for CBI. And Rojas was not going for that shit at all. He was telling the lawyer like, bro, I'm not working for Diamond Sansom at all. He put me in this goddamn wheelchair and I'm not fucking with Diamond. But we know later on in the episode, Diamond's CEO girlfriend was able to get Rojas to flip and join sides and start moving work for CBI. Now we see Diamond in a new character by the name of Leon. And we saw Leon earlier in the episode when he was singing at the rally that they had for the murder of the little girl that Lil K shot. And it seemed like your boy Leon is a good kid. He ain't trying to get into no violence. He ain't trying to get into none of the bullshit, the gang activity that's going on in the streets of Chicago. He just really want to do things different and be a positive black male in Chicago. As he's leaving Diamond Barbershop, a group of kids from the neighborhood pull up on him trying to punk him. And your boy Diamond had to come out here and check these little niggas on some big homie shit. I'm not gonna lie, Diamond pressed the hell out these little boys. If that was me and my homies, we probably would have jumped Diamond ass. I'm just keeping it in 100, but we know Diamond ended up scaring them off. And he was telling Leon, like, bro, you can't let nobody punk you. You gotta defend yourself. You better fight back. And Diamond realized that your boy Leon don't know how to fight. Like, Leon is not about that violence at all. He's really a good kid. And after this event right here, I'm expecting your boy Diamond to teach this boy Leon how to box. I feel like Diamond about to put this boy in the gym and show him how to fight and defend himself. And once this does happen, man, your boy Leon gonna be knocking everybody the fuck out. Now, Bobby DeFranco pulls up on Lil K and his grandma at the check cashing spot. And Lil K was not trying to hear anything Bobby DeFranco had to say. Bobby DeFranco like, bro, I got 2 eyewitnesses that named you in this shooting. And you the one that shot at Tommy Egan. And Tommy Egan is a dangerous motherfucker. Like, I can help you out. I'd rather see you in jail, but I can help you out. And Lil K was really not trying to hear anything Bobby DeFranco had to say. He was telling Bobby DeFranco, like, bro, you ain't got no evidence on me. Because if you did, you would have slapped some handcuffs on me by now. You ain't got shit on me. And Bobby knew this. He knew he did not have no evidence on Lil K, so he really couldn't do nothing to him. But he warned Lil K, like, bro, you gonna be dead by the end of the day fucking around with Tommy Egan. He ain't somebody you want to play around with. And Lil K should have listened, but at the same time, his fate was still either way it goes. So even if he would have cooperated with the feds, he still would have been dead regardless. Now, the CEO that Diamond is messing around with pulls Rojas into solitary confinement. And she told Rojas straight up, like, bro, I'm gonna pin these drugs on you if you don't help out with Diamond and CBI. Like, I'm about to pin this drugs on you, and you gonna get more time in jail. Unless you don't want more time in jail, you go help us out. You go help me, Diamond, and Tommy out. You go help us get this money, move this weight, and you gonna keep your mouth shut. And Rojas really couldn't do nothing. He knew, like, bro, I'm fucked. I'm gonna have to help Diamond out because I'm not trying to sit in jail longer than what I have to. So I'm gonna have to help out, and I'm gonna have to help this boy Diamond move his weight. And I'm glad they was finally able to neutralize Rojas because I felt like he was going to be a problem for Diamond. But you never know. He might still be a problem for Diamond later on in the future because, like he said earlier in the episode, I'm not fucking with Diamond no more. I'm never rocking with Diamond. He put me in this goddamn wheelchair, so why would I even do business with Diamond? So even though he was forced to do this shit, I wouldn't be surprised if Rojas still try to do some shit to backdoor Diamond. Now we get to one of the funniest scenes in the goddamn episode. The Serbians pull up on your boy Jenard and take his Lamborghini truck. I'm not gonna lie, this shit had me rolling. They punked Jenard and took his shit. That boy Jenard was throwing a whole ass temper tantrum in the middle of the streets. That shit was so fucking funny. Like, Jenard was going out bad in this episode. When I tell y'all Jenard went out bad in this episode, man, Jenard was going through it. He was going through it. He just could not take a W for shit. It was loss after loss after loss after loss. Now, Tommy pulls up on one of Claudia's bodyguards, and Tommy shot this boy straight up in his knee like, bro, I want to know who the fuck killed my goddamn friend. Like, you go tell me who killed my friend. You was there when we had that shootout last season, so you go tell me who killed my friend. And the bodyguard wasn't really trying to tell Tommy nothing. He like, bro, I don't know shit. And even if I did, I wouldn't tell your ass shit. And as soon as he said that, Tommy Egan does what Tommy Egan do. Headshot that boy. No talking. Smoked his ass. Like, oh, okay. You ain't gonna tell me nothing? Well, you could catch this bullet. Now, Jenard gets picked up by Lil K. And Lil K was up in there asking Jenard questions like, bro, where your car at? And why you up in here doing coke? You always tell us never get high on our own supplies, but you up in here getting high on your own supplies. That nigga Jenard got pissed the hell off once Lil K told him that. He like, nigga, pull this motherfucking car over. Why you talking about me? Why you ain't tell me the motherfucking feds questioned your ass earlier in the episode? And Lil K was telling him like, bro, they ain't get no information out of me. That's why I ain't tell you, because they ain't get nothing. So it wasn't really nothing for me to talk about. So Jenard assumed that this boy had a wire on. He like, bro, you got me trying to admit that I sell drugs or something? Like, what's up? You wearing a wire? Okay, like, nah, it ain't nothing like that. Like, nigga, you tripping. You bringing outsiders in. That's fucking up our business. You ain't got a bag. You ain't got no soldiers. Like, you ain't got shit. And you got the nerve to put your hands on me, nigga, if you don't get the fuck off me. And bruh, soon when Lil K said this shit, your boy Jenard went ballistic. He like, nigga, what the fuck you say to me? He started beating Lil K ass in that car. He choked the hell out of Lil K with that seatbelt. I'm not gonna lie, this scene had me rolling. Like, the look on Jenard's face right here, this shit is so fucking funny. If this shit don't make you laugh, then something is wrong with your sense of humor. Now, Tommy stops by JP house, and Tommy ends up noticing that Kate Egan brought him the blackberry ice cream that he wanted when he was a kid that he was never able to get when she spent that money that she was about to get him for ice cream on drugs. And I really felt this scene right here. Like, you could tell Kate Egan is really trying to change her ways, and she's really sorry for the shit she done in the past. Like, she is really trying to right her wrongs, and Tommy noticed this. He like, damn, I'm sorry, for acting the way I was acting. Thank you for the ice cream. I really appreciated it. Now, Vic and Walter meet up with Michael, and Michael was telling Walter, like, bro, that drug deal went bad. Dude got arrested. I ain't got the money to pay you. Like, I ain't got shit right now. Can we work something out? Can we just work out a deal? Walter ain't trying to hear any of that shit. He like, bro, you fucked shit up for me. Like, I ain't do nothing wrong. This on your end. Like, how you gonna make this right for me? And as they trying to figure out a way to work this situation out, your boy Vic smoked this nigga. Vic smoked his ass with no hesitation. I'm not gonna lie. When Vic did this, I was happy as hell. Cause it's like, bro, you was talking all that shit earlier, calling black people monkeys, and now you got your ass popped. That's what your ass get for talking shit. Now we see D-Mac and JP having a conversation, and JP tells D-Mac the truth about what really happened when he was younger and why he wasn't around in his life like that. JP explains to D-Mac that his mom didn't want JP around D-Mac when he was younger because JP came out as being gay, and she basically felt like JP would be negative in his life, especially with him being a gay man. And JP started to feel a way about it. He felt like he wouldn't be a good influence in his son's life, so he left. But your boy D-Mac was still worried about getting in them goddamn streets. It seemed like he was listening to the shit that his father had to say, but it seemed like it went out one ear through the other, because as soon as JP left out the goddamn room, your boy Darnell went and got the strap that JP left laying around the goddamn house. And I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of dumb on JP end. Like, why would you leave this gun for this boy to get? Like, you left it right there in plain sight. It was not hard for him to find his fucking gun. And now your boy D-Mac is about to get back into the streets and be doing some goddamn dumb shit. And I'm expecting Tommy to be pissed off about this because he told D-Mac ass to stay in the goddamn house. But D-Mac ain't about to listen to nobody. Now, Diamond and Tommy meets up with Miguel again, and they up in there telling Miguel, like, bro, we trying to buy more product. We got more money. We want to buy double the product of what you gave us last time. And Miguel was up in there questioning Tommy and Diamond. He like, bro, where's y'all getting all this money at? How is y'all moving all this goddamn weight? Like, ain't CBI and Treason split down the middle? Like, how's y'all coming up with all this money? Like, something ain't making sense. And Tommy and Diamond was telling them, like, oh, we moving drugs through the prison systems now. Like, we got shit going on. And Miguel, he was not trying to hear none of that shit. He told them, like, look here, I'm not going to give y'all no product right now, but I'll think about it. And I think your boy Miguel is finna find out that Tommy and Diamond was the one that stole his shit. He was just sitting there looking like, bro, how the fuck is y'all moving all this product so goddamn fast? Like, eventually Miguel is going to find out the truth. He's going to find out that Tommy and Diamond was the one that stole his shit. And when he do, man, he go turn the fuck up. Now, your boy Bobby DeFranco ends up finding Lil K's body, and Bobby got pissed the hell off once he saw Lil K body. He was heated. He like, fuck, y'all done killed this little nigga? Like, yeah, you already knew what time it was. You knew Lil K was about to die sooner than later. You knew this was about to happen. Sooner than later, Lil K was gonna get clipped, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad he got smoked, goddammit. Now, your boy Tommy is up in here texting Maria. He telling Maria, like, do you want to ride me tomorrow? But he meant to say, do you want to take a test drive with me tomorrow? Like, do you want me to teach you how to drive tomorrow in the morning? And this scene had me fucking rolling. I found this scene to be funny as hell, but your girl Maria, like, yeah, we could go for that test drive in the morning. We could meet up at 10 a.m. Come pick me up at this spot. Now, we get to the final scene of the episode, and your boy Jenard has decided to buy 2 bags of heroin. And look here, y'all ain't had to do my boy Jenard like this. Y'all did not have to do him like this at all. Your boy Jenard was really going through it in this episode. Man, did y'all see that nigga eyes rolling in the back of his head? Like, look at this nigga, bro. This nigga is higher than a motherfucking kite right now. Jenard ass was going through it in this episode, and I hope he really finds a way to get his drug addiction under control, because it's not looking good for Jenard. It's not looking good for your boy Jenard at all, and man, he gonna really need his brother help. Diamond and Jenard is gonna have to come together because it's not looking good for Jenard at all. Diamond is gonna have to be there for his brother Jenard. Jenard is really about to need Diamond in these next upcoming episodes, and I'm expecting them to team back up eventually. After what happened in this episode, yeah, Tommy, Diamond, and Jenard is about to team back up real soon. I give it by episode 6, 7, or 8. They gonna be teaming back up real soon, and when that does happen, man, all hell finna break loose for all of their enemies because they gonna be taking everybody out. Maybe this situation right here could help Jenard realize that Tommy is not the issue in reality. He's the issue and he can't do this shit by himself without his brother to help, but we just gonna have to wait and see. But if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button and turn on your post bell notifications to get notified every time I upload a video. I don't really got too much to say. More videos on the way. More theory videos is coming real soon as well. I got a couple of theory videos I'm about to drop real soon because I got a couple of things I want to talk about with y'all that I feel like is about to happen this season. So stay on the lookout for that. Other than that, man, it's your boy DC. I'm out. I'll see you guys next time. And until then, y'all be safe out here.